Hello friends and colleagues. The second day of NAB Show 2026, Monday, April 20th, began for journalists and a number of vendors, partners of Bubble Agency, with an annual multi-vendor Bubble House briefing held in the Renaissance Hotel. The agency has developed a highly efficient format in which vendor representatives move from table to table, spending a short time at each to present their company and answer questions from journalists. This format allows both vendors and press members to use their time as efficiently as possible, something that has already been proven in previous years. Bubble Agency has more than 30 partners in the media industry who benefit from this collaboration.
Now, let's return to the show floor and stop by Chyron's booth. The company is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. Chyron's history is rich and diverse. Founded in 1966, it has evolved into a truly global vendor, positioned itself as one of the industry leaders in technology and innovation.
Hello, I'm Carol Betancourt here on the Chyron booth, North Hall, 2441, NAB 2026. It's a very exciting year for us. Chyron is celebrating 60 years in business and 60 years of innovation. I'm here in our mini museum where you can see some of our older systems, the Max, the Duet, and many others that people likely have fond memories of. So we invite all of you to stop by, step back into time, as well as step forward into the future where you can see our innovations from now moving forward. So looking into the future, what we're looking at here is Chyron Live. This is our cloud-native implementation, all-in-one graphics, camera switching or vision mixing, as well as illustrated replay. We now also include Scotty 35 markers in our workflow here so that you can monetize what you're doing easily. It is available from anywhere with a laptop and an HTML browser. It exists in AWS Cloud. What we're looking at here is our flagship graphics system, Chyron Prime. This is the system that you see driving graphics for some of the world's largest sporting events. It is known for its very robust playout panels in the Chyron tradition of making playout fast, easy, and full of data. We're also showing our HTML5 workflows here at this NAB, as well as how well we integrate with Adobe Creative Assets. We are the only graphic systems on the market that let you bring Adobe Assets fully into the workflow, fully editable, all layers available with their names, layer orders, fully identifiable and easy to find, along with many more new features. And here you can see our parallax effect on full display with graphics coming from LED screens provided to us courtesy of Vanguard, LED processing courtesy of Brompton. And what is special about this is that graphics actually come to life and appear to be popping out of the screen into 3D space, creating a fully immersive experience for any audience. So now you're seeing me in front of a green screen, but in the output you're also seeing me in a set that looks like it's from 1966 in honor of our anniversary celebration. The set was created in Unreal and it is managed for live broadcast output by our technology VSAR, virtual set and augmented reality. Everything that's created in Unreal is now editable in the VSAR environment without sending it back to Unreal. Our other partners in this workflow include ProSight, providing this lovely green screen, ICANN providing the lighting, Moses for the jib, Canon for the lenses, and of course AutoCue for a prompter. It is a workflow that gives our customers best in class.
Our next focus is Calrec Audio, another manufacturer leading innovations in audio processing, mixing, and routing.
Hi, I'm Dave from Calrec at the NAB show. Just going to give you a quick overview of one of the new products we've got this year, which is the Argo M console. It's a 40-based console. It's got built-in DSP. You can use it with external DSP, and everything on our booth is networked together, which is one of the main things that we're showing. So on the surface, this is 48 fader's. It operates in the same way as the larger Calrec consoles, the flagship consoles. So this is the S and the Q. The things that we're showing here all these screens can do multiple things. One of the main things that we're demonstrating is connectivity between different consoles that are remote for remote production. They're all 2110 based consoles. So this screen here, this console that you're looking at here, is actually in the Los Angeles office that we're controlling from here. So you can see if I move these faders, I'm controlling this console here. That has a camera on it, and that's currently in Los Angeles, and we're in Vegas. So that could be in a stadium. This could be in your ACR, wherever you might be, because we're now controlling that console. We can control any of the other consoles in the booth. So for remote production, like companies like NBC do for the Olympics, they'll have a lot of remote boxes at the Olympics, and they'll mix it in Stanford. So this gives you the ability to have a smaller surface remote, or just a smaller remote, and have the surface in your facility and control it at the same time. You can also control what's going on locally at the studio. We've tried to make it as flexible as possible, so the end user has a lot of choices on how they want this set up. So this is the new console 48 fader audio amp. This is 24 fader at 36, and we've done it at a price point that end users are finding really acceptable.
Hello, my name's Henry Goodman. I'm the head of product management here at Calrec Audio. We're at the NAB Exhibition 2026. I'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the new features we have for our virtualized systems. So at Calrec, our main focus is to give our customers choice of how they move forward in terms of today's virtualized technologies, both for now, how they transition now, but also transitioning into the future. So we're doing some key previews here at the show and some key announcements. So here on the Calrec stand, we're previewing our next version of our Impulse V software, which is software that is now running on COTS hardware. So our customers will be able to run Impulse V on COTS hardware, COTS service. We're displaying that here at the show. This means Impulse V running in virtual machines and in a software environment, connected through Ordinate, through Dante, and in the future through NDI as well. One of the key announcements we're making here at the show is a working partnership with Grass Valley. So one of the other threads of our development is to be able to offer Impulse V in the future hosted on the AMP platform. This is a staged development. So what we're doing initially this year is we're implementing the Grass Valley AMP control SDK. So you'll be able to control fader, mute, AFL, PFL, other console functions from any application that's hosted on the AMP platform. That will be available later this year, and next year we'll be working on moving the Impulse V software onto the AMP platform as a native application itself.
Studio Technologies is also showcasing a lineup of new products.
Hi, I'm Gordon Capes from Studio Technologies. We're located just outside Chicago, and we've been doing broadcast products since the early 80s, and now kind of branching out into specialized audio products. We do a little bit of video, but our specialty is on-air audio and intercom audio. So I'd like to show you a couple of products that we're introducing at NAB 2026, and the first is our StudioCom Model 794 rack unit and Model 795 user control surface. And the unique thing about this product is it has Dante inputs and outputs, as well as analog inputs and outputs, and you can order the rack unit also with unbalanced or balanced AES-3 digital audio inputs. The idea is the user uses this control surface to select the inputs, set the level, you can mute and dim. So this is really for post-production studios and broadcast facilities, for during mixing, editing, ingest, basically people who need to control loudspeaker systems for multi-channel 5.1 and stereo sources. And we've been doing this since the early 90s. We started with analog only, moved into AES-3, and now we are doing Dante Digital. The second product we're featuring here is a very specialized product, but it shows our commitment to the on-air television field use application support with our products. This is a belt pack in my hands, the Model 385. It has a single channel of high performance microphone preamplifier, along with an intercom interface that lets you monitor 2 channels of audio and talk over one. On the back side, there's a microphone input connector. You can turn on phantom power. You can also connect a headset via 5-pin XLR, and then it gets its power and data through a RJ45 Ethernet connection, which doing Dante. So this is really designed for the sides of sports fields where people are using parabolic antennas or people who have a boom pole application. Now, does this apply to a lot of people? No, but it shows the range of products that we're addressing. We have belt packs, we have announcer consoles, and so people can be in the Dante ecosystem, use our products, and it makes deployment very fast, very simple, with good audio quality. So to learn more about all of our products, you can go to our website, studio-tech.com. We put high-resolution photographs, user guides, application notes. So if you're interested in these products, please come to our website and you can learn more about it. We're very technically oriented, so you're welcome to send me an email or my colleagues, and we'll get back to you about specific applications. So thanks for spending your time with me.
The second day of NAB Show 2026 has come to an end. Tomorrow we will bring you more news from the show floor. Stay tuned.